When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Army's offense will start this game off with the football. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This time they'll go to the running game. Turning it on!
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Black Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I love the attitude on defense. There was nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit.
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Graham. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I
bet. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted to stop the threat. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39. And the defense dialed up the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. The ball got away from him a little bit, and, of course, that led to the interception.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes will try to move the chains on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Howard. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake. A strike downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the direct snap, it's Reed. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space, it's Reed. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Sweet cut there. With the catch, it's short. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Finds his tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Sayin. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. on 4th down, going to the air. Zips it out to his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Black Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Back to throw, it's Coleman. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Black Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Peoples. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Ball. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup. Did not get the first down, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Tate. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
At the 13-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Clemson. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Jukes his way for more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man in the middle. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
The Black Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air, it's Sayin. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And back to the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Turning it on. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And that's good enough for a first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Army, 3.
Looking for blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. It's caught. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Fires to the big fella. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Got room to work. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal. When you have to lay out and you have to reach that football, you can tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room, it's Reed. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Running back searching for a hole. absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense.
He's taking the shot. Caught at the 25. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Brought down near the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Ohio State.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, but the lead is still huge. It's 35-13. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
35, Army, 13.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. The Buckeyes will keep this drive going. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. That's reeled in, it's Peoples.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. Grab near the marker. It's Tate. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Out of bounds at the 39. And that's
To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to throw deep right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. On the move. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man, it's Coleman. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give from the gun. There he goes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Out of the gun, the inside give. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've had this drive absolutely gift-wrapped. How often do you start with a first and goal? He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. New Mexico State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Las Cruces. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout CUSA.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Gets the back moving. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.